this is about multiplanter and transplanter. So you go to your tools, multiplanter, 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 transplanter. Okay? Now, I like to start everybody off by going to the Forums and Help tab. If you click on that, it will open up in a new window, new tab, and then you just put in your username and password and log in. You go to the game guide and you look for tools, and I already know it's on page 2, tools, right here. And you scroll down to multiplanter. What are the multiplanters? What are the transplanters? You can find information about them there. There you go. Okay. And you can read about it. But this is the new farm. It's got nothing on it. I went to the store, Paths and Grounds, and I bought grass with the grid lines. Okay, because this is a new farm, it's not lined with my small seacoasts and lakes yet, but all my farms are. So I always leave a 2x2 for that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in. Okay, you're just going to go into your toolbox. These are the multiplanters, these are the transplanters. I didn't know this, but you have to have one. You have to have these in order to use these. Did not know that, but I use 256 for my farms because that's what I know. So just grab one and just grab a tree. There you go. And I always use this one. We're going to play around with these other ones just to see what they do in a minute. But I always use this one because once I put my trees down, that's it. They don't go anywhere. I don't do anything real. So 2x2 and down they go. Now, let's say I'm going to redecorate, which I never do. But let's just say I am. Let's say I don't want those trees up there. Let's say I want them down here. Well, I go into my toolbox. I don't have the 256 transplanter, right? All I got is 64. So I'm going to do specific, and I'm going to take 64, and I'm going to move them down here. 2x2. 2x2, move on. There, that's it. Pretty simple. You just grab your 64 and move them down. I wasn't exact. I mean, you can be more exact when you're doing it. I'm not exact. Okay, I'm just showing you. You just move them around, okay? And that's the what do they call it? Planter. It just moves them around on the same farm. It doesn't move the trees from farm to farm. If you want to do that, you have to, this is what I do. If you want to do that, you use this tool, add item, storage in bulk. Click on an item, and it'll say, do you want to move all these items into your storage? And you say yes. I don't want to do that because I don't want all these chaos, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete them all. I'm going to clear them all out because I don't want any of them really. So I'm just going to clear it out because I made a mess. But that's how you use those two tools. Now let's go in and do some flowers. So we use our multiplanter. Let's go to flowers and let's just use African daisies. Let's just try this one. So that's going to give us that. But let's try the multiplanter. Let's do calla lilies. Let's do the same thing. Will it do that? No. But it will go in, but it will leave you an edge. Like, it will leave an edge. So you gotta go back and fill that little edge. But hey, other than that, that's pretty fast. Let's try another one. Multiplanter. Let's do that one. And let's try these. What does this do? Oh, it does stripes. So that's a pretty quick way of putting stripes across. And you fill it in. Try it again. Multiplanter. Let's do blue hyacinth stripes. And you can come in and fill it in with a different flower of a different color. That's a pretty quick way of putting stripes on. Let's try another pattern. Multiplanter. Let's do this one. What does that do? Oh, that goes that way. So that's a quick way. And you could put a different one in. Let's see. Multiplanter. Let's do carnations. Let's go this way. And then you can go across. That's fun. You can get very creative with these designs. Which other one did we not try? Let's try this one. Oh, it just goes the other way. I bet that's how those people make those flags so nice and easy. Yeah, special. Well, that's the gist of the multiplanter. You do it with trees or flowers. Try trees. Okay, pick that. Do that. There you go. Now they got that one. And pick another tree. Do apricots. Try that. Oh, wrong way. What do we do? Apricot this way. Go in between. Why won't it let you go in between? I don't know. What happened? Oh, that's crazy talk, isn't it? It won't let you go in between the trees. Oh, because I had the other one? Let's see. Now you just gotta play around with it. Don't be afraid to play around with it. Especially if you got this clear tool. So I go through and I just clear it all out. If you make a mistake, don't be afraid. Just clear it out. You know? And start over. Pretty simple. Okay? So that is your multiplanter and transplanter. You have to have these in order to use these. These do not transplant from one farm to another. They only transplant within the same farm. These multiplanters you can use on multiple farms, but you'd have to have them in your storage. They have to be in your storage. Okay? I put all my tools in my storage. They don't count against your storage anyway. And that way you can use them on all your farms. Okay? Happy farming. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Hope it helped. And Happy New Year. Happy, healthy, and safe New Year to everyone. Bye-bye.